that file in your Java application in that environment. So this is what the flow was. So in Tomcat server, only Java and Tomcat, these are the two prerequisites that you will have to perform.
Okay.
Did you test about this one? Like, did you follow all the stuffs like this? Yeah. Can you? Did you visit to this one with port 800? So, are you not getting the this one? This screens. It means your installation is not perfectly fine. That's why you are not getting this one. So you should get this kind of screen. If your Tomcat installation is perfectly fine, then only you will get this kind of screen. Otherwise, you won't. No. Firefox. What is the use of Firefox here? Means okay. Have you enabled port 800 in your system? Then how you're getting the problem? Hello guys, you hear me? Bijendra?
Can you hear me, Pragad?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I have questions. I think that
Now your voice is not audible.
what about now?
Yeah, now it's audible.
Okay. So the thing you explained, right, the flow, can you like explain that in some pictorial form, like open a Word document and then create which server is what, and then
Okay.
and
So
move there.
okay, so now I'll come to the again that screen that we discussed earlier. See, we may have to move around the complete CI/CD flow. The flow we have talked earlier. Let me open that one. We may have to move around that kind of only. So this is the flow. This is the diagram that you will have to follow most of the time. As a developer,
this I got, but where does Maven sits here?
oh yeah, okay.
Where does it sit
Yeah,
here?
I'll tell you like where it is here. So you can see whenever developer do some changes in GitHub, so the Maven. So ultimately Maven is a build tool, as we discussed in the Jenkins introduction. So that Maven should install into this Jenkins server. Is it okay?
Yeah.
As Jenkins Maven is a build tool, so we'll have to integrate Maven inside Jenkins server so that we will build the code. This is first part. Now I may have to deploy the application, Java based application in EC2. See here, can you see? This is the EC2 instance. That means our Tomcat server should be available here. Then only they will be able to serve, they will be able to access our WAR file or jar file that has been generated from from Maven build tools. This is what the flow is.
Okay.
Means so your Maven should be available inside Jenkins server. Your Tomcat should be available inside your EC2 instance, or maybe you can say your app server.
Okay. So the
So
next question is,
yeah, please go ahead.
how do we know, or how do we determine like which plugins to use to run with
Okay, how do you know what Okay.
Yeah.
See, for that you should always visit. So it is like this one. Means you have the
Mhm.
book. Okay, so so just give me very basic definition. Why do we need why like how we should read the book? The best way to read the book, first get the insight about the same, like what type of chapter is, whether this book is relevant to us or not. If relevant, first you should know their like what would be the different topic, what are the topics that are relevant to us. Then only you will start reading it. And before starting, you should know what are the problem statement that you are going to follow. Okay, so see, so right now what I'm giving you as a training, I'm just giving you the very basic of different concept.
Mhm.
So I'm just giving the overview, like how it can help you, how Jenkins can help you, how Maven or how Tomcat server can help you to build a complete CI/CD pipeline for your software development cycle. If you have the best if you already have the basic idea how Jenkins work, how we can install plugins and all. Now it's time to start reading more about the same. So for that you can follow the same from here. See here,
Mhm.
user handbook overview, installation using Jenkins pipeline. So each and everything that has been provided in more details. See here. So from here you may have to start reading. Yeah, so it will give you the idea like how this thing works, because we cannot cover each and everything in the classes. I can give you the way, like how you guys should start working, how you guys should start performing once you join an organization. That kind of
Mhm.
idea I can give you. But how to learn this stuff and all, you guys will have to do it by yourself. So best way to do it
Oh,
from their official website.
okay.
And of course
Because
you
yesterday, Mhm.
yeah.
Yes,
What did you say? I forgot.
I was trying to install this Tomcat in this other operating system, right? With
Mm,
Linux and hat.
mm.
Like everyone has different way of installing Tomcat in there,
Yeah, of course it would be.
right? So where can I find those details? Okay, this is a
Yeah,
Linux. Okay,
yeah,
follow this step. This is a CentOS. Follow this step. This is a Ubuntu. Follow this step. So this kind of
yeah,
information where can I find it?
yeah, exactly. So yeah, for that you may have to go to official document only. Okay, let's say I need to install plugins. See here, you should have gone
Mhm.
through this one. So just you can take the example of Jenkins. So far we have learned how to install Jenkins in Ubuntu and CentOS. So right now we have done it. So now you can get information from here.
Okay.
See here, these are the Dockers, these are MacBooks. We are not using Mac at this stage. See here, on window. You can install on window. This is how you do.
Oh,
And
okay.
so war file Linux. See here.
Mhm.
If you want to install, see, this is the steps that I have copied here and I have put it here. If you see,
Mhm.
these are the steps. Okay, so let's say I'm talking about this step. So this step I have
Mhm.
taken from their CentOS environment.
So here in this document, it also specifies which version of Java we should use. That also it specifies
Yeah,
here.
of course, you will
Oh,
get each and every information from here only. See, these are the
okay.
official document that you will have to follow in order to
Mhm.
get. But like reading each and everything from here, it will be really difficult. So better first
Okay.
you get some insight, and after that you can follow this. Just give me a guide. Just a call. Hello, another. हाँ हाँ, मतलब लेकिन उसमें सर वो तो सफिशिएंट नहीं है ना सर, जो हम लोग का प्रोडक्ट है। आप एक बार सर रिव्यू कर लेना, आपको वो तो काफी कम स्क्रीन है, मतलब 4-5 स्क्रीन ही है। क्या वो उसे तो सफिशिएंट नहीं हो पाएगा ना प्रॉपर मोबाइल डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए, वो मैं बोलना चाह रहा था सर। हम्म, हाँ 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 हाँ, गेम्स वाला, हाँ ये भी, हाँ गेम्स वाला नहीं है एग्जैक्टली। तो मतलब क्लासेस का शायद वो देखना पड़ेगा फ्लोस में करके। मतलब मैं डिस्कस किया था आज ना, जो वो उसने क्या किया सारा, आपका कोटलिन पे बन रहा है आपका ये। तो कोटलिन पे सारा ये यूआई उसने कंप्लीट कर लिया है। अब वो रजिस्टर साइन अप रजिस्ट्रेशन एपीआई इंटीग्रेशन करना स्टार्ट किया हुआ उसने। आज ये एपीआई इंटीग्रेशन साइन अप का लॉगिन का एपीआई इंटीग्रेट कर दिया है। तो वही वैसे पूछ रहा था मेरे से कि सर स्क्रीन इतना ही है और भी स्क्रीन है? तो मुझे लगा हाँ 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 हाँ, ठीक ठीक है ठीक है, मैं सर एक बार अच्छे से ना, जो भी आपने स्क्रीन था ना, मैं एक बार अच्छे से रिव्यू। अरे हाँ 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 सर, बग फिक्स हो गया है सर। मैं डिप्लॉय नहीं किया, मैं अभी डिप्लॉय कर देता हूँ सर उसको। डिप्लॉय नहीं किया था एक्चुअली, मैं मास्टर ब्रांच में है ना, तो मुझे डिप्लॉय करना है, तो मेरे मेरे साइड से पेंडिंग है। मैं और हाँ, वर्कशीट प्लस सर, वर्कशीट प्लस अभी ऐसा ऐसा कर रहे हैं ना, उसको डायरेक्टली हम पोस्टमैन से, मतलब एपी डायरेक्टली पोस्टमैन से कर दे रहे हैं। हाँ, वो पोस्टमैन से चल रहा है सर। और आपका ईमेल वाला है ना, वो ईमेल वाला भी मैं कर दिया हूँ मैं, वो भी अभी अभी इसके साथ ही डिप्लॉय कर दूंगा मैं। ईमेल वाला भी आपका अभी तो वैसे भी क्या है ना, वो उसने रिजेक्ट कर दिया सर ऐसे उसका, हम क्या नाम है, अमेजन ने कर दिया। लेकिन ये है कि एटलीस्ट 100 ईमेल आ सकता है, अगर आपका वेरीफाइड ईमेल है तो 100 ईमेल तो आ ही सकता है एक दिन में। तो वो अभी मैं उसी ईमेल के साथ कर दे रहा हूँ मैं। और देख लेंगे यार, या तो कोई और आपके पास दूसरा एस एम टी पी है तो आप वो दे सकते हो, अगर आपके पास है कुछ तो। हमें सिर्फ एस एम टी पी कॉन्फ़िग। हाँ हाँ तो फिर ठीक है, क्योंकि पता है AWS तो सस्ता होता है, और अगर वर्क वर्क ज़्यादा हो गया ना, तब तब जाके सस्ता होगा। अदरवाइज नहीं तो फिर हम लोग ये भी कर सकते हैं। सिंपल सा ये होता है ना, क्या बोलते हैं ये, सैंड ग्रेड सैंड ब्लू, ये सब का ये सब है। तो गूगल भी सेम प्रॉब्लम करेगा, जो भी यहाँ पे AWS प्रॉब्लम कर रहा है ना, वही प्रॉब्लम करेगा। ये करके अप्रूवल पता नहीं क्यों, क्या इसका पॉलिसी है, वो कुछ बताता भी नहीं है, लेकिन रिजेक्ट कर देता है। मैं मैं दोबारा फिर से मैं रिक्वेस्ट जनरेट कर दिया हूँ, आई होप कर दे सही रात तक। अगर कर देता तब तो ठीक है, तब तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है। वैसे भी अभी तो ईमेल पे ही मंगवाना है ना, तो वो आई थिंक 100 ईमेल तक, वो पर डे 100 ईमेल तक वैसे भी देता है वो सैंडबॉक्स अकाउंट में। तो वो हाँ हाँ, वो इसलिए ना, इसलिए वही यूज कर लेंगे। हाँ हाँ हाँ। नहीं वैसे भी हमने वो ट्राई कैश लगा रखा है, तो अगर ज़्यादा भी होता है ना, तो हो सकता है ईमेल बाउंस हो जाए, लेकिन आपका वो मतलब किसी का फ्लो खराब नहीं होगा, ऐसा सिस्टम बना रखा है हमने। अगर ईमेल सक्सेस हुआ तो ठीक है, आपके पास आ जाएगा, नहीं हुआ, फेल हुआ, तो साइलेंटली फेल हो जाएगा वो। कुछ नहीं, तो ऐसा सिस्टम हमने कर दिया उसको। हाँ नहीं, बग बग सर वो मैं सारा जितना भी था, आपने बताया था ना साइन अप पे, जितना भी लोडर है सब जगह लोडर लग गया था। वो चाइल्ड लेने वाला फॉर्म था सही, जो पुराना गंदा था वो सही हो गया था। फिर इसके बाद वो आइकन आइकन जो था अंदर में डैशबोर्ड में, वो भी हटा दिया, मैं चेक किया था। ये तीन मेजर वर्क था। उसके बाद अंदर डैशबोर्ड के अंदर का था क्लास चेंज करना। तो वो उसमें बोल दिया हूँ कि यूजर सेट से कर लो पूरा, फिर बाद में डैशबोर्ड सेट कर लेंगे। ये सब सारा का सारा, ये जो जो चेंजेस बता रहा ना, वो ऑलरेडी उसने वो करके और हो भी गया पूरा। अभी मेरे साइड से डिप्लॉय करना, मैं कर दूंगा तो हो जाएगा। बात है यूजर इन साइड से, तो यूजर इन साइड से मतलब सॉरी एडमिन साइड से, जो 1 2 3 दिख रहा है ना आपका क्लास का, वो वाला चीज़ हमने क्या किया हुआ है कि
You are now muted.
अभी अ, हाँ उसको भी नहीं किया हुआ। तो मैं वही बोला था, पहले ये कंप्लीट यूजर सेट कंप्लीट था, फिर इसके बाद इस पे काम स्टार्ट करके कर लेंगे। तो हम्म, हम्म।
Prabhat, if you are speaking, you're on mute.
Hello. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm really sorry. I got a call, urgent call from one of my senior. Okay, so guys, now did you understand the complete flow? Why we have used this one? Okay, now I'm coming to this one. Like yesterday, we were facing the problem. Okay, so before going further, I would like to show you the code what I have written here. Can you see? In the pipeline, you may have to write node stage. This is the simplest way to write it. If you want to see how it works, simply you can go to pipeline. Here they have given instruction: define Jenkins pipeline, hyperthrow blue Gaussian, or this one using classics UI or SCM. So see, this is how the your code would follow. So you can see, right, node is the machine in which Jenkins environment is capable of executing pipeline. So these are the some syntax. So you can see like this one: pipeline, agent, stage, and in every stage we have different stages, and for every stage we have different steps. See, this is how your current flow would be. So you can see, if you compare my code, what I have defined: node, inside node we have defined stage, inside node we have defined stage. So you can say, I just created this flow like this one. Simple. Instead of a stage we have defined node, and we have performed the same. So a smallest where the smallest unit where all of your tasks would work inside a stage only, and in the stage inside a stage we have different steps. So this is the flow that you will have to keep in mind while creating any kind of such Jenkins file. Okay, so here you can see, first step was node. Inside node we have created different stage. So now coming to this one, SCM checker. So how we got to know this is what the flow would be? So the best way to do it like this one, you can go to here. Can you see pipeline syntax? Just click it here, and you have this kind of different types. Like let's say if I need to write this first line means SCM checkout method with var to Tomcat branch. So if in order to write this code, we can take the help from here. We will be selecting git. We may have to select a URL. So let's say I'll go to this branch. So this is the URL. I'll put it here. Okay, my branch var to Tomcat. Okay. Credential, no credential are available. If I click on generate, see here, it will generate the script. So now you can compare this value and the value what we have written here, it is same. So you'll have to understand just a structure, that's it. What a structure is like this one: node, a stage, and inside a stage we have to write a script. So what kind of a script you would like to write, what you would like to have and all, that is thus Jenkins syntax generator responsibility. You will have to understand what are the stages would be, means how you will have to write it your Jenkins file. What are the structure of your Jenkins file would be. So this is the simplest way to do it. First you will
You're
have to
now
write node.
unmuted.
After that you will have to have different stages, and you will have to perform different script. Yeah, this is just a text. If you see here, tell you why I have used this one. It will give you it will give you the definition, like what happened. See, SCM checkout means just your method name. It will just give you the identification, like in which stage you are. So you can see right now my code is failing at Tomcat deploy to Tomcat stage. So they are giving green means success and red means fail.
You are now muted.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhat, for explaining that.
Mhm.
One
Okay.
another question. The
Yeah.
plugins are
Yeah.
like this Jenkins product, right? So how do we know which plugin does what? Where can I
Mm.
find the details of the plugins?
Yeah. So okay. So best way to do it like this one. Go to your Jenkins. That's why they have created a very nice UI. Simply go here, go to available option, and search about anything. Let's say I need to search about Docker. Let's say I need to integrate Docker. So simply I'll search Docker. It will give the idea how many plugins that have and version. See here, this plugin is adaptance. See here, like this one. If you get some kind of message, you may get some kind of message like this plugin is not these plugins are having some security threats, and so this kind of info you will get each and every. See here, this plugin may not be safe for use. See here, like this one. If somebody point out to this plugin like this plugin is not good. Hello, do you want to say something?
No, no.
Okay, so you can get an idea like which plugin I need to use. So this is just a this is just a uh, platform where you can get uh, all the list of available plugin for your requirement. You can use it. It is simpler like Google. So whatever the information you are searching, it may or may not be relevant to you. You will have to be enough smart to understand this information is right for you or not. Same way, like you can search all the you can search for the particular plugin, but now it's up to you whether it is good for you or not. So best way to do it like this one. So let's say I have to write like this one. So I'll simply go to this plugins, and I'll see the details. See, these are the summaries. This full description are available. The plugin has outdated Docker demo. See, so
Okay.
technically it will give you idea. See here, like how many people they have already downloaded this function. So so far they have, it has been downloaded by around 2 lakh per month, like this one. It is happening like this one. For this month August, so far like in the previous month, they have, it has been downloaded by 1,88,798 times. So this way you can get an idea which plugins are widely used and which are not. from here. Means for every plugins you have the link. You can visit the link, you can get the idea, you can get an idea what kind of features they are providing. If that feature are relevant to you, you can install it. Otherwise, try for another one. Or else there would be another method. You can create this plugin by your own. Means you can write your own business logic in that plugin. That can be also done. You can
So
see
let's say,
they are also providing. Yeah.
so let's say suppose I want to I have a file, Java based file that has a
Mhm.
pom.xml file. So I want to find a Maven that reads that pom file. So how do I find that plugins?
Sorry, I tell me once again.
So I have a
Uh,
application provided by developer, okay, and that has a
mhm.
pom file, pom.xml file, right?
Okay.
So I want to build that file,
Mhm.
okay, with
Mhm.
Maven, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
which Maven plugin I use?
Okay. Okay, you mean to say like you have POM file and you want to. So definitely Maven would be the best choice for you. So for Maven, so as I told you, like if you want, see these are the plugins. If you want to install a build tool, if you want to integrate build tool, for that there would be another way to do it. So for that, like if you see the Jenkins, we have multiple options. If you click on manage Jenkins, see first is your configure system, second is your global tool configuration. So the plugins, the library you are talking about, like integrating different type of this one plugins, sorry, the different type of methods, and that can be the global configuration. If you want to integrate it at application level or maybe some kind of library level, then you can use plugins. So the basic difference between like this one plugin and here global tool configuration is, if the tool is fixed, if the library data are working at operating system level, OS level, in that case
Mhm.
you may have to use it using global tool configuration. So OS level, like Maven, it will work at OS level. JDK, it will work as a OS level. Git, Gradle, and Maven are the tools that will work at OS level. So let's let them do this. So is that clear? Is that clear to you? Like when we should use global tool configuration and when we should use plugins. So major difference between, like if your application, if your plugins or if your library that are relevant, more and more relevant to your OS level, definitely you should use it via global tool configuration. Otherwise, you should use it from plugins. Is that clear?
It is clear, but what defines that something is at OS level or the application level? Is that something developers
Okay.
provide
Now
us
coming to
that
this.
detail?
Yeah. No. See, OS level means Java would be where you will install Java. Obviously, you will install Java at operating system level, where you will install Docker container, where you will use, this one, a Tomcat server, or maybe this one. So these are the library that are working at OS level. But let's say I need to install Git. So Git, for the Git, this one, let's say CI/CD pipeline and all. So that CI/CD pipeline Git and all, it may not required to work at OS level. So for that, you use it as a plugins.
Oh,
Means, yeah, obviously there would be some kind of boundary, like when to use global tool configuration and when to use plugin. But interesting part is, like for global tool configuration, they have already specified if you have the Maven, if you have the JDK, if you have the Git, If you have the Gradle, if you have Ant, if you have Maven again, then you may have to use global tool configuration. Otherwise, you may have to use for this one. Now is that clear? Means they have already provided like what are the library that you may have to use it for uh, for this one, like Jenkins.
Okay.
Is that clear, or still have some confusion?
I got what you are saying.
But you know, like these things will it you would learn when you do this kind of stuff and all by yourself. So you may get an idea like when we should use plugins, when we should use global tool configuration. So for now, if you want to understand, simply you have just 5 or 6 options. If your requirement is belongs to 5 or 6 option, you can go for this. Otherwise, you can install an additional plugins.
Because in one of the video when I was researching, there was this uh, older version of Jenkins that has like Maven pipeline itself.
Yeah,
There
see,
used
like
to be
if you search as Maven pipelines, you would find that one as well. But yeah, of course, means let's say if I search Maven, definitely I would find plenty of different options.
yeah. So
You
I'm
can say
confused like which one to
if I
use.
had
I've been trying like with many Mavens, but I didn't find one that is necessary.
Maven integration and all, Jira integration and all. Yeah, see, like as I told you, like again, it may be depend upon like how experienced you are. Expense
Okay.
in the sense like how much like how many times you have worked in different plugins. If you have already tested, so for me, I can give an idea. I have already tested for around, let's say, 20 to 30 different plugins. So I know, let's say if I need to integrate Jenkins GitHub, so definitely we'll have to use Jenkins GitHub kind of plugins. So this way you like you will get an idea what kind of plugins that I'll have to use it from here, or what kind of plugins that I'll have to use it from the global tool configuration. Means it will totally depend upon how experienced you are, and how many times of project you have already done for the similar use cases. So this way it will give an idea what plugin I'll have to Otherwise, you may have to take the help from some kind of seniors and all. They will provide you the information. This is the problem statement. For this problem statement, you may have to install this is plugins and all, and they will give, using that information you will be able to install it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Prabha.
Okay. Yeah. So now guys, you have already understood what the use of plugins and what is the use of global tool configuration. If your requirement is related to operating system level library, you should always use global tool configuration. If that is not available, then you can use this kind of application. Okay, so let's okay. So now come to this one. As we discuss here, let's say if we this is my GitHub this one link, it will be fine. Now coming to this point, stage compile this one again, same thing. Like see here, we'll be using tools. So in order to use tools, I may have to have another options. So in the syntax, uh, see this one, global tool. Yeah, what kind of tool you are using? We are using Maven, let's say. So what kind of version you are using? Maven. Okay, simply click on here. So this is the method that you will have to use. Tool name Maven 3.5.4 type is equal to Maven. So this is the text you will have to put. Tool name Maven and this one. Now you can assign this one as a Maven home, and after that you can type anything Maven package. So remember, like when I install our Maven plugins, that time we added like in order to run this one, you may have to write Maven bin, means Maven home. After that bin, then you will have to write Maven and then package. So this way it will work. Now coming to this one. So this one was having some issues. Let me find IP address. This is the Tomcat server IP address. Okay, no changes happened. Okay, now let me check about my ID. Like we are using Jenkins demo. So I'll have to start from here. We'll have to end till here. We'll copy it and put it here in the Jenkins. Simply add update. And then I'll run this command, see if it works or not. Again it got failed. See like why it is failing, we'll have to check. Console output. So error is same. Enter the purpose for this one. Okay, let me process ID 14557. They are creating this problem. Command line suppress enter passphrase for the A lot of guys has faced this problem. The similar problem is facing right now. When I update the key and put a new line, it works fine. Okay, what they are saying, this one and new line like this, it should work. As per this one, they are saying it would work. Jenkins memo keys. Okay, let me connect this one and see why it is not connecting. Uh, elsewhere minus plus 9. What process ID I have? Why they are asking for uh, see multiple person are providing different solutions. You'll have to be when you're smart, like when you understand what solution would be perfectly fine. See, like Sims, like it was working earlier, but now lot of guys are facing this kind of problem. That means either this plugin has been updated or Jenkins have changed their philosophy. SSH username with this one. Let me see if global credentials. That is fine. Let me delete this one and I'll create a new one. Oh, so this plugin have so that plugin I cannot do anything. So either we may have to do it in some different way, or we may have to use this. Means you'll have to use some another method, like the way we did for kill one. Because whatever the message, see here, we are not facing this problem alone, but it has been faced by multiple persons. That's why in the error group, like everybody is are trying to face the similar kind of problem. Why it's confusing? Anyway, so guys, I think we may have to check like why it is having some issues. Means it was working earlier, but now it's not. That means they might have changed some kind of configurations. Okay, so guys, one thing I would like to tell you, uh, if you are getting this kind of message, okay, so what one thing I already find, like this one is working. If you want to see how other guys are doing this kind of problem, so just go to GitHub, search it here, and search all GitHub, and then search the code. You would find there are a lot of guys, they are using this kind of script, and from there you can get an idea how you are using this kind of stuff there. See, somebody have already used this one, this method means they have kept this PM file here. That can be also done. So we'll see whether this method is working or not. See here, somebody have done this method. So let's say, let me access my Jenkins server first. So now what I have done, I have added it here. So in the code, I may have to change in different way, like this one. Let's say I'll define another stage. If you see here the path, what happened? Why is it not happening? What? I'm to why it is not connecting? When I installed Jenkins, at that time it should have this file. The problem is here, means the user is not added here and they are not accessing it. Anyway, I'll use this method. Again, it is filling. Why it is filling here? Permission denied. Okay, this file is not accessible. Uh, Target file. Again, now why it is filled? Okay. Lost. That means we may have to add this inside our Jenkins. This one. If we talk about this line, okay, so I may have to put it here at this location.